It's me, it's GOD of Wrestling, episode 99. This is Wrestling God TV. This is my Raw review, December 16th. This Raw was painfully boring. This was, it wasn't so much a bad Raw, it's a lot of these matches. Drag, drag. Oh, it's awful. But anyways, let's get to it. Monday Night Raw kicked off with the whole roster on stage. The Authority presenting Orton coming out. There's this whole promo how he's better than everybody. It's overplayed promo I've seen a million times by Mr. Randy Orton. John Cena John Cena goes to Mike and says that Randy Orton was a better man last night, and then that he deserved it, and he was congratulating Randy. But he says, since you're the first ever undisputed champion, me off because Chris Jericho was the first ever undisputed champion. Still, anyways, the point is, Cena puts Bryan over. Triple H makes it later in the night. Bryan versus Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Then we see Big Show and Mysterio defeating the Rhodes Brothers. The Rhodes Brothers were beaten by a lot of tag teams recently, but they kept the titles. So this match was decent. It wasn't bad, but it was good. It wasn't really that competitive. It was very slow. So I mean, but it was a decent match. A good first match to have there. Dolph Ziggler defeated Fandango with a roll up in a TLC match. I would say this match, for what it was decent. For what it was, I wasn't expecting a 5-star classic, but it was a good match. It was Big E Langston versus Mark Henry defeated the Real Americans via the big ending. I would say this was a really good match. By really good, I mean you had the Real Americans take advantage of the weaknesses. They found weaknesses in the game of Big E. Henry, but the power overcame the weaknesses. It was a great story, I think. Right, Ryback and Curtis Axel defeated Tons of Funk after Clay walks out on Tensai. After the match, Brodus attacks Tensai. So it seems we have a official heel turn from Brodus there. Um, I guess I can't buy him as a monster heel. He came with the fucking source thing. I was okay with it at first, but I didn't think it really get him far, and it didn't. It pushed him for 5-6 months, and they dropped it, put him in Tensai. Um, I think there is a good part of this. You have in one match you put over Ryback Curtis Axel is what you needed to do, and you turn Brodus Clay heel is what you needed to do. So both ways, good thing, good booking there. I will say that's a good booked match. CM Punk will come out, calls out the Authority. Out comes Shawn Michaels. They have a face off, which is very weird, and it was a mark out moment for a lot of fans from the '90s. Seeing CM Punk and Shawn Michaels in the ring at the same time, face off. So then we see the Shield would defeat CM Punk and the Usos. A great match. I loved every minute of this match. I honestly would say this match is match of the night. The Shield has a lot of those this past year, haven't they? The Roman Reigns spear beating Punk. I think they needed to win. You couldn't have them lose 2 nights in a row. That's what you can do with the Shield because they're a hot commodity. You just can't have them lose 2 straight nights. Bray Wyatt cuts a promo, talk about taking down the machine, calls Daniel Bryan coward, and basically apologizing to Sister Abigail. Will there really be a person that's actually Sister Abigail? I mean, you could bring Paige up and have her be Sister Abigail. Or even if you wouldn't take a swerve at it, make it AJ. Bring Karma back. Make her Abigail. AJ Tamina and Alicia Fox defeat the Bellas and Natty. I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight title. A really solid match, about 25-30 minute match. A really good match. I mean, it was really good. The finish pissed me off. it just made me mad. It's, oh, so angry. I mean, I wasn't angry because they already kept his title. I was more angry of they haven't Roman haven't had a clean match. I mean, that's the part I'm angry about. I mean, Orton goes Bryan, out comes Cena to the rescue, takes Orton down, checks on Bryan, Orton hits RKO, show ends. Really, they could have done the brawl, seen Orton better than that. Components of this match, we had 5 tag team matches tonight, which is very impressive. I am very happy at that. Even though the show was boring, I was very happy that they're putting more emphasis in the tag team division. I would say the serious tag teams they really have that I could see as tag team champions are Rhodes Brothers, who are the champs, the Usos, the Real Americans, primetime players, the Wyatt family. 3 and B, if they were pushed, I think could be entertaining tag team champions. Um, it's just Ryback and Axel, Big Show and Ray. You have a lot of good guys in the tag team division, and I'm very happy with that. Um, also, Raw had an excellent opening segment. I loved it. I loved it because they usually would do that at the end of the show, and I'm glad they did it because I got boring. The show made me interested, so I thank you for that. Um, I think they hyped this Christmas edition of Raw, which is next Monday, too much. Too much hype. The Christmas edition of Raw always sucks. Last year was god awful. It was probably the worst Raw I've ever seen in my life. Life, yes, I said it. Life. It's a lot of Raws. That was awful last year. I hope they get better this year. I really do. Clay officially turns heel. Now, I think they should have done this last night at TLC or the week after he destroyed Xavier Woods. This would have made more sense. But I think this is the best place to do it. Maybe have a pre-show match at Rumble Clay against Tensai. I wouldn't say they're going to do it Tensai. They're going to keep his gimmick, or will it become Tensai again? Um, I think I think they're using Shawn Michaels too much. If he's not going to return for a match, stop using him as much because you're getting his hopes up, and it's a feeling they want to see him back. Also, so you guys know, on SmackDown, match already has been made. The Rhodes Brothers versus the Wyatt family. Watch that on SmackDown. There will be reviews SmackDown later this week. Hope you guys enjoyed this Raw review. See you tomorrow.